Good evening. Good evening. Hello, hello, 4C Nation. Welcome to 4C Nation YouTube channel. This 4C Nation is an extension of the 4C Natural Hair Care Group from Facebook. Once again, welcome to 4C Nation. 4C Nation, this is where we talk all things about 4C hair growth, 4C length retention, 4C styling, 4C hair hydration, and what's most important, loving your 4C hair. Okay, let's get started. I have a great video for you. Okay, so get out your pen and your piece of paper. Take some notes. Okay, I have 5 super hair growth techniques for you, just for you, 4C Nation. We're starting this first video off for 4C Nation with a bang. I have 5 super hair growth techniques for you. So let's get started. 4C Nation is brought to you by the Coily Queens Regimen. So what is the Coily Queens Regimen? It is the very best regimen for your 4C hair. So if you do not have a regular regimen for your hair, you want to get over to CoilyQueensRock.com and start that regimen now. Get the regimen. It is free. Go to CoilyQueensRock.com. You will see the website address. It is scrolling along the bottom of this screen. CoilyQueensRock.com. So here we go. We've got 5 super unique hair growth methods and tips for you. These tips are going to help you stimulate better hair growth and also help you with length retention. So here we go. Here we go, ladies. Okay, the first tip that I have for you is scalp brushing. Yes. Now, this video, I will be giving you the tips, okay? And I will be giving you a brief overview of each tip. If you want detailed explanation on any of the tips that I give you, you will have to go to CoilyQueensRock.com. You also want to subscribe to the 4C Nation YouTube channel, okay? Because I will be back with more videos and in which I will dedicate one video to each of these tips. So I'll give you a detailed explanation. But if you want to go ahead and get started now with growing your hair longer and stronger, then you want to go ahead and write these tips down and go ahead and put them into action now. Okay. I don't know when I will be back with those videos, but they will be coming. So let's get started. The first tip is going to be scalp brushing. Yes, scalp brushing. Okay, so what is scalp brushing? Scalp brushing gives you deep follicle stimulation. Okay, that's what we need. Hair growth begins at the hair root, right? Hair growth happens up under the scalp where we cannot see, where all the bloods and the muscles and the hair follicles and all of that goodness is happening. Okay, your blood flow is moving your nutrients through your blood and it's causing the blood is moving the nutrients through your body, and that hits your hair root and it causes your hair to grow if all factors are good. Okay, so that's what we're going to do. We want to make sure that the conditions are good for you to reach your maximum hair growth, right? So we have scalp brushing for those of you that need that extra stimulation, and that includes many of you. So scalp brushing gives you deep follicle stimulation. Okay, at the root, at your hair root, there are little tiny muscles. Okay, so scalp brushing is going to help to stimulate those muscles, stimulate blood flow. Okay, how do you do scalp brushing? You're going to use a small, medium bristle brush and you will exfoliate your entire scalp. Okay, you're going to use the brush all over your scalp and it provides deep root stimulation to your hair follicles. Okay, this can be done 3 times a week. You don't want to do it any more than that. It works best as a pre-poo treatment before you shampoo. Okay, this is scalp massages to the 100th power or to the 10th power at least. Okay, this does better than scalp massaging. Why? Because all the little bristles of the brush, they're massaging your scalp, and they're stimulating the muscles. Okay, there are muscles up under your scalp. Muscles become tense over time. A lot of times they're tense and we don't even realize it. Okay, it's like you don't even realize how tense your muscles are until someone, rubs you. You're like, oh, that feels so good. Okay, your scalp is the same way. We're frowning, throughout the day. We're constantly thinking, we're being expressive, we're stressed, we're in traffic, we're at work, you're stressed by kids. All of that tenses up your muscles. That includes your scalp muscles. Okay, so scalp brushing is going to do way better than scalp massages. Now, there is a art to scalp brushing. You don't want to just get a toothbrush and start scraping it over your scalp. No, there is a method to it, okay? You can find a method, the correct way to do it, the safe way to do scalp brushing by going to CorleyQueensRock.com. You want to key in scalp brushing in the search bar, and you will get a detailed step-by-step explanation as to how to do scalp brushing properly so that you don't cause any damage and so that you can get the proper deep follicle stimulation. Okay, that's your first tip, scalp brushing. Okay, now your second tip. Your second tip is that luscious, luscious miracle plant that we all love called aloe vera. Yes, aloe vera. I'm not talking about the juice. Okay, I'm speaking of fresh aloe vera leaf that you would get out of the grocery store, out of the produce section of the store. Okay, aloe vera is a food. Okay, so that long leaf, that's the one that I'm speaking of. So what you're going to do is to create a serum. Okay, this is a serum, but it's really simple and easy to make. Create a fresh aloe vera serum straight from the plant. That is the best option. Okay, not the juice and not aloe vera gel that's in a bottle already. You want fresh aloe vera leaf. Okay, aloe vera leaf is mostly water, so when you mash it up, it liquefies really, really easily. So it's real easy to use. Now, your aloe vera, it is the miracle plant. Okay. It cleanses, it refreshes, it soothes, and it nourishes your hair follicles. We're talking about using it on the scalp. This is a serum for your scalp. You can put it over your hair too, but we're concentrating it on the scalp. And what it's going to do is clean out those hair follicles. It's going to clean out the hair follicles and then it's going to fertilize them. So it's going to clean it out and then it's going to fertilize those hair follicles and then it's going to create a perfect it's going to bring your hair back to a perfect pH balance. And so therefore, your scalp is ready for optimum growth. It's refreshed, it's cleansed out, and it's fertilized. Okay, so now, you want the recipe to the aloe vera scalp serum, you need to go to CorleyQueensRock.com and you see this right here, this purple. You're going to click on this where it says more details and aloe vera serum recipe. You'll be able to find the recipe at CorleyQueensRock.com. Okay, now moving on to your third super hair growth tip. Okay, these tips work. Okay, these tips are unique to the Corley Queens regimen. Amen. It's unique to CorleyQueensRock.com. All right, so your third tip is deep root cleansing. Okay, now the aloe vera is going to cleanse it and it's going to fertilize it, but this is going to be deep root cleansing, right? So you would be surprised how your scalp looks under a microscope. You may say, well, my scalp is clean. It's refreshed. It doesn't itch. There's no flakes there, but you would probably be surprised how your scalp looks when it's magnified under a microscope. Many times, your slow hair growth is due to clogged or partially clogged hair follicles, especially if you're one that do a lot of co-washes and you do not wash your hair on a weekly basis with a cleanser. Okay, you need to wash your hair with something that's a formulated cleanser. Co-washing is not enough. It does not cleanse your hair well. Okay, if your hair growth appears to be slow, it appears that you're at the same length and it's been a year, don't be so quick to think that it is about genetics. Okay, it could be bad hair habits and not washing your hair enough. So if you have not deep cleansed your hair in a few months, then you want to do a series of these cleanses twice a week. Okay, you want to do these, a series of them. Okay, you want to deep cleanse. And when you're going to deep cleanse those hair follicles so you can jumpstart hair growth, the whole idea of the whole method to getting your hair to grow to its maximum potential is that you eliminate the factors that causes hair growth to be stagnant and sluggish. So if your hair root is open and it's alive, then your hair is growing. If you don't have any health factors that's getting in the way of your hair growth, your hair is growing. Sometimes your hair root is clogged from dirt, microbes, excess bacteria, sebum. So this deep root cleansing is going to be done via a clay. Okay, via clay. If you've never used clay, then you want to get into it. It's going to be turmeric and bentonite clay detox treatment. See that picture there? It's turmeric and bentonite clay detox treatment. Once again, in order to get the full recipe, you want to go to CorleyQueensRock.com. Okay, CorleyQueensRock.com for this deep cleansing recipe. It is called the CQ Deep Cleansing Regimen, and it includes a turmeric and bentonite clay detox. So we're going to clean out those hair follicles so that hair growth can push its way through with no resistance. All right, so on to the fourth tip. The fourth tip, it is new moon trimming. Okay, have you ever heard of new moon trimming? Well, trimming on the right high energy day can double your hair growth rate. Yes, it can. Since you have to trim on a regular basis anyway, if you want to maintain healthy, vibrant looking hair, right? Why not try? Why not try trimming on certain high energy days when you do? Right? So at CorleyQueensRock.com, you will be able to find a list of the new moon trimming dates, the best dates to trim that will produce better hair growth. It is about energy. It is about the earth, okay? Knowing the earth, being able to read the earth. And I have good dates at CorleyQueensRock.com. You want more details on that? You want more details? Go to CorleyQueensRock.com. And later on this site on YouTube, I will be back with other videos that are dedicated strictly to new moon trimmings. Okay. Now, moving on. Your fifth tip is the wonderful, wonderful omega 369s. Yes, omega 369s. Omega 369s are all fatty acids. Okay, these fatty acids benefit your hair greatly. Lots of hair issues come from inflammation. Lots of health issues, period, come from inflammation. So lots of hair issues come from inflammation as well. These fatty acids, okay, this combination of fatty acids, it helps with inflammation. Okay, these fatty acids it's going to go in there and clear up the inflammation, and it's also going to strengthen your hair. It's going to improve the elasticity, and it will reverse some types of hair loss and heal scalp irritations. Okay, this is the omega 3, 6, and 9, and it's going to help to keep your hair moisture. It keeps moisture from escaping your hair so quickly. It gives you super soft hair that does not easily break when manipulated. And this is what you get from repeated use of these fatty acids. Okay, so remember, it is continuous repeated use. This is an easy blend. Okay, this one you don't have to go anywhere else. Here you have it right here. Here is your recipe right here. Look at the screen here. Omega 369 hair growth blends. It is 1 ounce of sunflower seed, 1 ounce of flaxseed oil, and 1 ounce of walnut oil. That gives you your omega 369s. This powerful power, you just mix these together, put it in put it in a jar or put it in something that's dark. Okay, don't put it in something that is clear. So you want it to be like an amber color jar. So as if you're buying your drinks, if you drink like kombucha or any of those fancy drinks that come in a glass, save that glass. That's what I do. They're usually brown, and you reuse those, clean them out, and reuse those for your oil blends. Okay, you want the jar to be dark so that light does not destroy a lot of the properties of your oil. Okay, then you want to store it in a cool, dry place, not in your bathroom. So in your room, on the dresser, or in your room in the top drawer, that is where you want to store your oils at, away from direct light and away from steam and away from anything hot. Okay, so it is 1 ounce of sunflower seed oil, once again, 1 ounce of flaxseed oil, and 1 ounce of walnut oil. What you're going to get from this blend is softer hair. You're going to get sun protection. It will reverse some types of hair loss, and it's going to improve your slow hair growth, and it's going to help you keep moisture in your hair longer and improve the elasticity. When you improve the elasticity from the repeated use of the fatty acids, okay, this fatty acid blend, when you improve the elasticity, that stops the hair from breaking. Okay, so what you're going to do with this blend, right? You are going to massage just 1 tablespoon onto your scalp for 10 minutes daily. Then you smooth from your scalp, smooth it over your hair all the way to the ends. Okay, now when you buy your oils, look for cold pressed organic oils. The better quality of oil you buy, then the better result, then you'll get the results that I'm telling you about here. If you buy cheap refined oils, you're not going to get these results. Okay, so you want to make sure that it says cold press or organic or unrefined. Those are three words that you want to look for when you're buying your oils: cold pressed, organic, or unrefined. Doesn't have to say all three, but those are three that you want to look for. Unrefined, you don't want it to be refined, not with these particular oils. Now notice these are all nut oils. Okay, so that means that they have some strength to them, because nuts, they always have the hard outer shell. Okay, so that's going to give more strength to our hair. That is how this omega 369 hair growth blend packs a powerful punch. Mix these three together, you have 3 ounces. This should last you, if you follow my tips, and only use 1 tablespoon a day. Now I know you might say that does not sound like a lot, but trust me, oil moves and it covers a lot of ground. Have you ever just, been doing your hair and you had on your nice blouse or dress and you dropped just a dot of oil on your blouse? Okay, it started out as a little dot, but you see it starts to move, right? It starts to move. Okay, the same thing with your hair. So when I say 1 tablespoon, start out with 1 tablespoon. Then if you need to add another tablespoon, you can. I am all about saving you money. I like to save money, and I want to save people money. And I want you to be able to buy good quality oil. So that means you're not just pouring the oil on your head and using it up so quickly, then you're not going to have money to rebuy it. Okay. Now, these oils are not terribly expensive, but you just don't want to it's no point in overusing them. All right. So start with 1 tablespoon. Smooth it all over your scalp. Smooth it all over your scalp. And then when you're finished, then start to smooth from your scalp and smooth it and all over your hair. Take time. Oil moves, it will cover. It will cover. Unless you've got hair way past your butt, it's going to cover all of your hair, that 1 tablespoon. But as I said, if you feel like you need another tablespoon, then it's better to start out with just a little bit than to pour out a whole lot. Okay, measure it out. Start measuring it out when you're using your oils because you want to save money. Okay, now that is a omega 6 um, Omega 369 hair growth mix. Okay. It is an awesome oil. It gives you so much sheen, hair growth, softness, UV protection from the sun. It is just an awesome oil. You will not find a better blend than this, and you can make it yourself. So there you have it, ladies. You have 5 super hair growth tips, okay, that you can use to jumpstart your hair growth regimen. And you can start reaching your hair length goals faster. Okay, now you ladies who do not have a regimen, if you do not have a hair growth regimen, okay, then you need one. And I have one for you should you be in the market for one. Okay. Now, I have a regimen that is a step by step plan that you can get. It tells you what to do on day 1, on day 2, on day 3, on up to day 30. And then when you get to day 30, it helps you to just start all over again. If you follow the tips, if you follow the steps in this regimen, what you're going to get is fantastic super hair growth. Okay, that's what you're going to get. It will double your hair growth rate in 30 days. It is a super price. This is for those of you that don't have a regimen because you can follow the tips that I've given you, either one of those 5 super hair growth tips. But if you do not have a regular regimen, it's not going to work. It's not going to prosper long. Okay, you will just end up popping your hair off. You need a hair care regimen. Okay, you can do hair growth tips, but you still need the hair care. And this is the bonus that I have for you. This is a bonus for C Nation. This is stimulate better hair growth in 30 days. Okay, now this is a lifestyle regimen. What you're going to get, it is I think it's 18 to 20 page book. It's going to be a digital download. Okay, it is an ebook, right? It is a great price. But what you're going to get is it's going to help you with shampooing, tell you how to shampoo for hydration, tell you what to shampoo with, give you a list of leave-in conditioner recommendations. It gives you a list of deep conditioner recommendations. It gives you more hair growth recipes. Okay, it's telling you what to do on day 1. It's telling you how to shampoo for hydration, and you get my hair growth booster thermal treatment. Okay, that is going to stimulate even better hair growth. And you can add that to scalp brushing, and you're just going to have a fantastic boost. You can have, if you get this weekend and go ahead and start it, you will have close to 3 inches of new hair growth by the time summer comes in. The first day of summer is June 21st. So you want to go ahead and get this. I will put the link in the description box below this video. Okay. And you can click the link and follow the instructions, and you'll be able to get the download straight to your phone. It's step by step, no nonsense. It is a guide. Okay. It's a book with instructions, but it also gives you a guide. It tells you you can go to day 1 and it tells you what to do. You go to day 2. So it's taking the guesswork out of it for you. Okay. And you don't get any better than that. So there you have it, ladies. I've given you 5 super hair growth tips that you can use, and they work. Okay. I don't believe in hype. I believe in help, and I believe in results. And these tips give you results. And then I gave you a bonus, and that is get the Double Your Hair Growth Regimen that you see on the screen. You want to get it, get it, get it. It's an excellent price. It's step by step, everything that you need to grow your hair longer and stronger. You can add the hair growth tips that I've given you, the super hair growth tips, to this book, and you are well on your way to mid back length, waist length hair, should you desire it. Okay, so there you have it. Thanks for joining me, 4C Nation. I will be back on this channel. We will have more videos for you. We are here to help you grow your 4C hair, to help you love your 4C hair, help you style your 4C hair, and help you to have better hydration with your 4C hair. Thank you so much for joining me, and have a good night.